So the park superintendent says Yellowstone will not be reopened to tourists until those floodwaters subside and the damage throughout the park can be assessed. Adrienne.
All right. Thank you so much. Joining me right now, Nichles, who was turned away from Yellowstone. And joining me right now, where are you? That's the first question.
I'm sitting back in my hotel room in Jackson.
So everybody's in Jackson for higher ground. What was running through your mind when you saw the park close sign?
Well, we think we were one of the first cars to be turned around. They had one of those big roadside illuminated signs, and it said Yellowstone closed. So we wound down our window and we checked with the officer there, and he said the park is closed because of the whole park was being evacuated due to the flooding and the impact on the infrastructure.
Where are you from originally, and how far did you travel to come to Yellowstone for the beauty that is the national park?
I am Australian. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm the Consul General for Australia, and I'm on a 4-year posting, and I'm based in San Francisco. And while we're here, we wanted to see, Yellowstone. Yellowstone is the world's first national park, and we understand, how beautiful it is. So we've been planning this trip for about 6 months.
Oh my gosh. I know that had to be, that had to take the wind out of your sails, as they say here in the States.
Yeah, look at, all the pictures we've seen, the history, we were very, very excited to be here. We had beautiful weather down here in Jackson. And so, with so much planning going on, we were very, very excited to see it. But of course, our first thoughts are with the people. Their livelihoods are being destroyed. They had to put up with low visitor numbers during COVID, and now for this catastrophic flooding, it's just devastating.
Yeah, you're putting things in perspective for us. One more question for you: what will you do now? And is there any hope? Are you in touch with park officials who are saying, you know what, just wait a few days, and everything will be fine, and we'll let you in? Are they giving you any indication that you can salvage this trip?
We're certainly checking Twitter because that's a terrific source, and the National Park Service is updating that regularly. And just looking at the footage that you were showing before, it really doesn't look like that the infrastructure is going to be suitable for masses of tourists. So I think the best thing that we could do is probably hightail it out of here, see what other options there are available to us, and leave the authorities to get on and repair as much as they can.
There are a lot of interesting cities there in Montana. I could give a shout out to Virginia City right now if you want to look at how the West looked years ago, I think about 200 years ago or more. But it won't be like Yellowstone, but still beautiful. And Nichles, thank you so much for having that smile on your face in spite of your vacation plans being drastically changed.
Thank you, and I've written down the name of that town.
All right. Sounds good. Consul General, I feel very, very honored that I got to speak to the Consul General of Australia, Sydney, Australia there. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.